Have cut our collards off the stalks. Now we got is our leafy goodness. It is time to soak them before we wash them. All right, now I soaked them. I took the long task of washing them, and these had a lot of pesticides on it. So I really took my time, washed them, massaged them out. Now I'm about to cut them up. Got all my ingredients, but first I like to cut mine. I know a lot of people, they like to just tear theirs up. But no, I like to cut the stalk out, even though you can't eat a lot of that. And then I really take mine, the way I do it, kind of just like, kind of sushi roll that bad boy. And just, you know, give it some cuts. Cause I like to have like a long leafy one when I bite it. Cause these mine, so I'm gonna make it the way I eat it, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Some good old Lithonia style collards from grandma. And from there I wash this out and I put it in grandma pot, cause you know, this grandma pot. I actually have never bought a lot of dishes. They just passed down from my grandmother. So I'm gonna cut these up, put them in the pot. This is the last bit that I'm out of the bushing. So I'm gonna cut these up. I have to admit, I did not plan on cooking collards, so I don't have some of my ingredients. But you know, you gotta make do with what you got. Just stuff them bad boys down in there. You know how the leafy greens do. When they cook, they're gonna go down a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this water. So this is what I'm adding. You know, these are the ingredients I'm adding right here. All right, I'm gonna put this whole onion in there. I'm not crying, you're crying. All right. All of that just gonna go in a pot. Ooh. All right, so it's been cooking a little minute. Just let the water get to a boil so it can boil down a little bit. So I gotta get the scooping from the bottom where the juices and the flavor and the loving is at, scoop it up to the top. Remember, when you scoop, it comes from the hips. So you gotta get down, scoop. Get down there, scoop it on up. No, for real though. Yeah, just looking good. Now that these greens are starting to cook down a little bit, and there's not so much air in the pot, I'm probably gonna add a little more water shortly. But before I do that, I wanna add some more seasonings. So I got some of my green seasoning right here. Just a little bit more of that. Well, I'm almost out of this. All right, I ain't gonna use one more because I wanna say this. A little garlic salt. So you gotta get the cracking the garlic salt up in through there. Some of the pink Himalayan salt, because we fancy. You know what I'm talking about? Fancy. Don't be hating the player. That ain't nothing but a game. Now you get from the hip, scoop it on up, move it on around. Yeah, that's looking good. Yeah, that's looking real good. The onions up in there. Now I will say, this ain't my grandma's recipe, because these two things had to be mixed. One would be some bell pepper, and especially if it was my nana's, turkey neck. A lot of y'all out there in the community, y'all know, them ain't no collards if it ain't no turkey neck up in it. But we're living in the future now, it's 2022. We ain't trying to put meat up in everything. Everything got meat up in it. And you just, you know, I almost think that's kind of a cheat, because the turkey neck is the flavor. No, get the flavor for the greens. Real cooking requires, you know, seasonings and loving. Ooh, yeah, that's looking good. So I'm gonna let that cook a little bit more. Now that they all down in there, you know, there's a whole little shindig. Let me show you what's going on in here. So we got a whole little shindig up in here with your seasonings and your juices and your loving. And when you want to know what it tastes like, you gotta get that juice. You taste the juice. You know what? I'm just gonna taste the juice now. Oh, that's good. It's gonna need some more salt though. Yeah, we definitely need some more salt, but I try not to go too much salt and too vinegar too quick, cause you know, You can always add more, but you can't never take none out. All right, I've been letting it cook. I went and took me a shower. Oh yeah, that's starting to look good. Oh, are we getting that Collards color? Because you know when it start to get a little darker, that's how you know it's ready. It ain't ready yet, but it's getting there. Hold on. See now, what I do is, I want the water to boil, but I don't keep it on high. So, I'm turning it down a little bit more actually. I did add some more jalapeno juice to give it a little razzle dazzle. I did add a little bit more salt, a lot more pepper. Oh, that's looking good. Look at it. Look at that. Now that's what you call. Come here. Come here. Look at that. Them collards right there. That's what you call them collard greens. My mouth all watering and glistening. Oh yeah. So we probably next time we come back to this, I'm gonna let it simmer down some more. Next time we come back to this, it's probably gonna be good. Hold on, before I sat you down, let me taste the juices one more time. Cause you know that's how you get the flavor. You don't taste the collard because you burn your mouth and then it ain't ready. It's all hard. You taste them juices. And yes, I do wash the spoon. Come on. You don't wanna burn your flavor savers. I actually could use a little more vinegar, to be honest. I think I might put a little bit more vinegar, some white vinegar at this point. And yeah, I think that's about all I need. I've let them cook this. They've been on medium, a little under medium, about an hour and a half, because you can't rush no collards. I know I seen on the line, cook them 15 minutes. Throw some raisins, apple slices. Got it. These things need to be slow and on the go. So I cooked about 115. This is the disclaimer right here. This is not my grandmother's recipe. I know I like to cook a lot of stuff. That was my grandmother's recipe. I didn't go to the grocery store. I just saw some collards and I picked them up. This is not my grandmother's recipe. This is me making collards because I like them. And I may eat them because I like collards. If you don't like it, something wrong with you. So what I'm about to do is check these out. Oh yeah, that's a hearty collard right here. Come look there. Come look at it. Will somebody look at them? Oh yeah. You see how you see the orange in there from the carrot? You know, I did throw. Now I will say, while off the camera, I threw some more garlic up in there. I threw some butter up in there, but it was avocado butter because I don't be trying to have my cholesterol too high. I threw one of my mama's secret ingredients in there. I'm not gonna tell y'all that because it ain't none of your business. And you know, it's just a little salt, pepper, you know, to taste. But yeah, so you see this? You see that color? You see how they soft and glistening and shining? Ooh. Don't stop licking your phone, cause I know. But you know, we're gonna get us the ultimate taste test. I'm gonna take this to my mama, see what she got to say.
Oh, let me try your collard greens.
Yeah, here you go. There you go. Let me know what you're thinking. I know it ain't like the exact perfect recipe, but it's what we got at the house. It's good. You like it?
You put your foot in it.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Boy, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's real good. It can cook longer though.
Okay, I cook a little bit longer. Yeah, I just want to get a little taste test, but the flavor's there though.
Oh, it's good.
All right.
So have you tasted it?
I have not tasted it yet.
It got the right amount of pepper, the right amount of seasoning.
Okay.
Everything. It just needs to be cooked a little longer. Okay.
Now, y'all heard that from the mama. I'm sure she would like it a little bit spicier, but you know, she know I'm not gonna put that spice in it.
No, it's perfect.